Hi, hello, and welcome. Today we actually got a very special video. I know this video went up on IGN yesterday, and I was going to react to it yesterday, but I don't know why, but I just wasn't feeling like watching it yesterday. There was a lot going on, and all of a sudden I woke up this morning. I saw that the actual official Chrono Odyssey YouTube account posted it, so I was like, okay, finally I'll watch it. Um so today what we'll be doing is reacting to the 17-minute long gameplay walkthrough. I've saw a couple of clips of this on Twitter, or X, or whatever you want to call it now. Um, I've seen like some of the gameplay footage. I've saw some of the HUD. This is just gonna be my pure reaction. If I want to do a breakdown or something on it, I will later because I know Canon on stream said that reviews will be going out soon for like the closed beta test portion that they played. And I really want to give my honest reaction to those as well and just see what their complaints are. Especially before the closed beta test actually drops. I really want to react to their videos. Like there's a couple of them I'm sure I'll have to watch. And I want to go into the closed beta test if I do get access, like with a fresh start and a fresh mind to see how I feel about the game as well. And then of course after the closed beta test ends and if I get to be in on it, I'll give my honest review of the game. I'll talk about it in just like the normal, right? I'll just I'll just talk about it with you guys. I'll give my thoughts, opinions, and I'll do like of course I'll do some gameplay behind it just to keep you guys interested. But let's go ahead and watch this. I'm really curious to see what the actual game just looks like while playing it. I don't know if this is gonna be a 17-minute long just like playthrough of a mission or two, or if this is gonna be clips. I do not know just yet, but clearly on the screen right now you can see that this is some type of map. Um, the map looks very big. I mean, this is a pretty large map. There's like four little quadrants, like the lines, like the rivers and stuff. Maybe like there's a quadrant here, there's a quadrant, and then a quadrant. This looks big. This looks like a cool map. Kind of reminds me of ESO. Like just color wise and just how it feels. Kind of reminds me of ESO a little bit, which is a good thing. ESO has good lore and everything, so we'll see. But let's go ahead and start the video. Let's see what they have in store for us. Oh yeah, the markings. Yeah, the markings really do feel like ESO now even more. I won't be pausing a lot, but real quick before we start going onwards, I do want to look at the HUD real quick with you guys. So clearly this is a dungeon as set up here. It's a dungeon. This is a boss. The boss looks to have a stamina bar or like a stagger bar. If you ever played any Souls-like games, or if you ever played like any kind of like boss mechanic, like a lostark, usually they get stunned or take more damage after you get this bar all the way down and stagger them. Which is a good thing. I like mechanics like that. I think they're fun. I think having certain skills that apply more stagger is way more fun for like building. And like let's say you have a class that's just really got staggering bosses, so you'll have a guy that just does nothing but stagger. It's really fun. But other than that, we have the compass up here, which I personally like. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I grew up with like Elder Scrolls and like Oblivion. I like compasses. I kind of feel like they give you more of a sense of adventure than just like, oh, the mini map says something's right here, let me go do that thing real quick. um so I'm completely fine with this. Like I said, some people might not be. It is what it is. It's personal opinion at the end of the day. Top right is questing or your quest log. That's where your quest will be. Over here, this is all like you can see this person is flagged for PvE. We do know that in this game you can flag for PvE or flag for PvP in the open world. So like you can like fight people if you want to, or you can just be a PvEer if you want to as well. And there's will be certain areas where PvP is like absolutely mandatory, like you can't get out of it. But you can only you don't have to go to those spots. On the dev interview that Canon did, he very the lead dev very much said how it's gonna be up to you if you want to go into those zones. They kind of made it just for PvPers, so they have something to do and they don't complain. I'm sure they'll always find a way to, but here's the classes. So we have a sword master, a berserker, and a ranger. All level 40, and it says on down here. I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but it says level 40, 6,000 out of 160,000 XP. This leads me to believe the level cap is bigger than level 40, maybe 50, maybe 60. I don't really know exactly what the cap will be. No one knows, I don't think yet, but it's clearly bigger than 40. If we look at the HUD real quick, like the actual player screen, on the F keys, this is a PC this is like the PC HUD. We have the F keys, which are 2 consumables, some kind of type of food, like a plate, and then like a mana flask, I'd assume, or some kind of essence to refill this purple bar. I would just assume. Um, you have your 4 abilities for the crossbow right here. This is a ranger. And then you press Q, which is a great button for weapon swapping. I like that weapon swapping is on Q, if that is what that means. Because on ESO, I put it to my mouse, and that does feel good, but I actually like Q because I use Q in a lot of different types of games. It's actually like Q being a weapon swap. And then over here is the bow and arrow, and then the abilities. So each weapon has 4 abilities. The chronotector is C on the keyboard. And then there's other abilities right here. I don't know. Excuse me. I don't really know if these are abilities for the chronotector or if these are just normal abilities that anyone can use. But clearly, this can be used no matter what weapon you have. So maybe it's like universal skills or something. This looks like a smoke bomb or something, or some kind of dodge maybe. Yeah, I can't really tell. Well, yeah, the HUD looks good. The HUD looks just fine. I like it. I think if you complain about this HUD, you're just going to complain about anything. I think a HUD is one of those things that you'll have to play the game and feel how the HUD feels before you can even judge it. I do hope there's HUD like manipulation, like making it smaller and bigger, and I hope there's like a FOV change because it is pretty close to the character. If you play on like a bigger screen like I do, like my main monitor is a LG C2. So if you play on a bigger monitor like I do, FOV is very important. So I hope there's an FOV slider. And I hope that this is just like the traditional console FOV, if you get what I'm saying. Like they're just showing this off because this is the like basic default FOV that's like for consoles and PC. But I do hope you can change the FOV, but we'll see. I mean, the combat in this game looks good. I saw someone on Twitter and a couple people on Reddit say like the combat looks slow, but I don't think the combat looks slow. People play Dark Souls all the time, and technically that combat's technically slow, but it's really fun because of the challenge and because how strategic you have to be in the way you play. But it's dark though. Oh wow, you can't see shit. Playing a horror game out here. Playing a horror game. Finally, my MMORPG horror game. I mean, this just looks good, right? This gameplay looks good. These classes look fun. They're only showing the closed beta test classes. If you've noticed, they're only showing the Swordmaster, the Berserker, and the Ranger. They haven't showed like the Mage or the Paladin or anything. So we've only seen like the basic. Oh, that's so cool. That's like a ice arrow hail, like a arrow volley. That's ice. The twin Swordmaster looks so fun. It looks so fast and like fluid. I really want to do a Swordmaster. I'm gonna do a two-handed dual wield Swordmaster. I think maybe a sword and shield. We'll see. Oh, we finally just saw the mounts here. Wait, I totally went blank right there. This is a mount. This is clearly the open world. I mean, it looks great visually. It has like that new it has that like new worldish feel for sure. Like don't get me wrong, like the mining and everything that looks like New World, but that's okay because New World was at base good. Like the game itself was good. It's just AWS just did not handle it very well. I mean, this looks great. The chain blades, like the chain blades look so cool on the Berserker. It really does. Like the ice attacks and how they feel. It looks really good. Here's the little crossbows again. Rapid fire stance that lasts for 5 seconds. That's cool. I think the classes in this game are gonna be really fun. I think I'm gonna have to create like multiple alts because I don't think I'm just gonna be okay playing with just one of them. If this game is actually not pay to win or anything, then it's gonna be really alt friendly, kind of like Guild Wars 2 is, where like everyone kind of has like one character for each class. The HUD looks fine though. I mean, I'm looking at it from a gameplay point of view, and I can't really like the HUD doesn't bother me in my field of view, so that usually means it's a good HUD. Oh, this is the console HUD. Very nice. They don't have as many potions though. I don't know if it's gonna be like an ESO situation where you can change out what potion you're using on console, but it looks like right now they only have 2 potions out: a mana flask, a health flask. Here are the like those abilities again I was talking about, where like they're not one of your weapon abilities; they're like the side abilities. Your chronotector is on L1 plus right thumbstick. Your weapon swap is on right thumbstick. and then you have to hold down R1 and then probably push like square, triangle, circle, or X to like do ability. The console HUD looks fine. I think a lot of console players actually like this type of HUD because it gives them more of an action combat view because your character is like the center point. I actually kind of prefer this HUD for like the for the PC version, ironically, because I like how much you can see of the character itself. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like the character's right in the middle. Yeah, these time gates are cool. Like the like how you can go into the different time periods. Is this okay? My thing is this material or like minerals you can only find in these time like locations? Because if so, you're gonna have to grind some of these locations if you need that material. Necris, bound to the past. Cool. I mean, all these bosses look cool. I'm not gonna say anything about the bosses. I think the boss design is perfect. I think if you like Dark Souls competent or like combat, if you like Dark Souls bosses, like the aesthetic. I mean, you'll like this game, like just based on aesthetic alone. Now, if it's a good game, we don't know yet. Jaeger is a scorpion named Jaeger. I love the dog. I love the environments in this game. Like this is really pretty right here. Like it's like a grasslands. Like it's still kind of like medieval looking, like a little grayish out, but like in a good way. It's not just your bright, vibrant fantasy, which I think a lot of MMOs go for nowadays. They go for like the bright, colorful fantasy, like high fantasy. This is very much like a new world-ish, like dark take on an MMO. Now, mind you, it's not. Thankfully, the armor doesn't look ugly like in New World. I'm sorry. I like New World. I played a lot of it when it first came out, but I did not like the armor sets whatsoever. I had to like buy microtransaction armor sets just because I didn't like how the armor looked in the game. I just didn't. Void Nexus. Okay. Okay. So So this is kind of like ESO's like Chains of Oblivion or on New World's version. I forget what it's called, but New World had a version of this where like you would have to go. It's like in the open world area, and you have to go clear it to like stop the corruption or whatever else they want to call it. In the ESO, this is like the Chains of Oblivion, where like you and a group of people can go like do it real quick, and then they like go back up into the sky. I mean, this boss right here, this looks cool. Cool, Spada. Centurio Spada looks really fucking cool. Wow. Yeah, you can see like how like it was like disappearing. So yeah, it's kind of like the Chains of Oblivion. Titania. Oh, okay. So the region bosses are like guardians of each of these areas I was talking about, like how it looks like it was split apart into like 4 different areas. So each region is gonna have a boss, and those are the ones you farm in the open world. Yeah, each one has a unique region boss. This one looks really cool though. I will say though, they're taking no damage. You look in the bottom left. Every time they get hit, they're not taking that much damage. I'm wondering if it's because they're so high level that like these like these bosses are hitting them for much, or did they just like tone down the damage just for like to record gameplay? I'm curious about that. We've seen a lot of this footage right here in previous trailers, like the dev interview. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I love the aesthetic of this game. I really do. I don't usually glaze an aesthetic because I feel like it's one of those things that's like personal, but like this aesthetic is just badass. Like it's cool. It has a Prometheus like alien vibe, which I really like. Okay, this is the content I was talking about in my previous video that I'm really wanting to play, because if the jumping and puzzles are actually fun, this is gonna be really nice to do, because I like jump puzzles from like Guild Wars 2 and whatnot, and I would love to play like a new version of that. I do like this is fun to me. Like even if it's not just like killing things, like this is that type of things that it makes a world feel alive. Like someone made this for you, you know what I mean? Like someone like an ancient entity made this. And it's like time for you to discover it. Yeah, like this is also cool. Like this is just fun challenges. Like they're not technically hard, but they're just nice puzzles to do. Yeah, this is like your standard puzzle. Like you have to like change the symbols. That looks like an Oblivion Gate over there on the left side, like the red logo. It looks like the Oblivion Gate icon. It really does. Oh, wow. Oh, they keep going in from side to side. That's cool. Nice. I don't want to glaze this game because I don't even know what type of game it is. So I'm just gonna keep myself happy. You know, it's like one of those things. If the game comes out as bad, I'll let you guys know about it. And I'll talk, shit about it. But for for right now, I'm just gonna be happy that it looks like this. We'll see if it's good or not. I'm also interested in the bounty boards. I love bounty hunting in games, and clearly they give you like materials if you do them. And you can see their footprints right there. Oh, you see that they use the chronotector for that. They use like their chronotector to look for footprints. That's cool. Oh, that was a cool backflip over the boss. What the hell? That was sweet. This guy looks crazy. Clearly, I'm sure that boss battle will be a lot harder, but this person's level 40. I'm sure that's like high level, like getting close to max level. And so I'm sure like that boss, like the bounty hunts are actually gonna be challenging. Yeah, so they're talking about the zones right now, like the PvP zones where you can go get like rare materials if you want to, and you get like PvP. I'm fine with this. If PvP players want like a little zone that they can go PvP in, I have no problem with this. I don't think anyone really does. It's just when people are forced to PvP that they have a problem with the game. Yeah, I really do like the twin blades a lot. I think I'm going to do a sword and shield twin blade warrior or sword master. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be my first like thing I do if I get into the closed beta test. It's a lot of fun. I love dynamic events as well. In order to make any world feel alive in an open world setting, you have to have these like little world events that happen that you can go do. Because if not, it just doesn't feel alive. Oh my god. Wait, so these are the stone guys that we always see in like the trailers. Like they showed these guys off a lot, but you're getting to ride them. Like if you see on this one in the far distance, there's like steps that you can climb up to. Oh, so I see how you get onto it. Like you climb right here, jump right here. It's like a little jumping puzzle, but you're getting to ride on them. That's really cool. We keep seeing these big guys. That's so cool. Oh, I mean, this is just pretty. Like, look at the thing up in the sky in the top left. That's really cool. Holy. Oh, some more jumping puzzles. Okay, I'm down for the trials then. Huh. So they said that trials are similar to roguelikes. I'm guessing that means like you can choose to get out of it at certain points, but like if you keep going deeper, the bosses or whatever are gonna get harder. And maybe you get more rewards, or I'm assuming you get more rewards. That's pretty cool. Yeah, exactly. Yep. You either take a risk for a reward or you don't. Oh wow. That's really cool. Cobran Captain. Captain. Cobran Captain. This is the guy that grabs you. Yeah. I remember this from the trailer, from the dev interview. He just eats your ass. Okay, some life skilling. Okay. Fishing. This is our first time seeing fishing, I believe, because we've seen the other foraging, right? And we see someone like doing an animal hide over there. Here's the crafting. We've seen this before. I'm pretty sure this is the exact same screen we saw. Okay, so real quick, if you can see on the right side, it says 12 equipment score, tier 2, level 5. So this is a level 5 ring that they made. It's a tier 2 item with a equipment score of 12. It gives you Sturdy's priest, gives you a wisdom and intellect. I don't know if this is like like it always does this, or if like these values are like random or something. It gives you 18 attack, 1 stamina recovery. It says Monster Slayer. Increases damage boost to monsters by 10% for 10 seconds upon landing an attack. Okay. That's kind of crazy. Here's the auction house. Yeah, the market. Yeah. It says on the top left. Looks like gold is like the currency used. Oh, here's the first look of the inventory menu. These look nice. The background to me is kind of plain though, like the black. I don't really like the background, but it is what it is. Maybe they change. I mean, this is a early. I'm sure this is a very early test version of this, like this game. Things like that could change. At least the gear actually looks halfway decent though. Like for like the fantasy world itself, like it actually looks like it matches it. Looks like it has a purpose. She's glowing over there. She's fucking glowing. Also, her dress just loaded in late. Is that a performance thing or is that like done on purpose to like save FPS? I wonder. There's a block off the twin swords, the dual blades. Oh, that's so cool. And then the jump back. Yeah, do the jump back. Yeah, that's so fucking cool. A wyvern despot. Holy. That thing lasts for a long time. Look at the chronotector down in the bottom right. It's like lasting for a long, long time. It has a cooldown of like 150 seconds. Okay, so I've heard from canon that these chrono gates are like boss chambers kind of like these are like really powerful bosses that like are actual like kind of like Dark Souls like really hard bosses that you actually have to concentrate and like actually like play well against. Maybe this is where like the epilogues come in at. If you remember on the dev interview, they say like you can follow the epilogues and like each one of them have like bosses and whatnot that you have to fight. I mean, this thing is fucking cool. This is a boss animation for sure. Boss intro. I'm pretty sure this is a boss we saw the sword master fighting in that on the dev interview of like the gameplay we saw. Yeah, exactly. This is this is it. I don't know if this is like the closed beta test boss or something. I'm assuming this is like the only closed beta test boss. I'm sure there's not gonna be that many. Yeah. Oh, we're playing Pokemon. If you kill the boss, you capture their souls in your chronotector and you use them later. That's actually crazy. You're playing Pokemon. Don't let Nintendo hear that. I love this right here. Every time they show this, it just looks so cool. These things look creepy AF. Like all these bosses, like these boss designs are like OP as shit. They really are. Like they really look good. Holy, oh my god. This is clearly another boss from a Chrono Gate. This thing looks crazy. Holy, oh my. Oh my. Oh wow. Hmm. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, in on all honesty, the game looks great. I mean, visually, like aesthetic for me, it's pleasing. I think it's a fun aesthetic. I think it's a good aesthetic to have because it's not just another vibrant, bright, high fantasy MMORPG that we seem to get all the time. Um, the characters look good. And mind you, still a Korean game, so I'd assume that eventually there are gonna be tons of costumes that come to the store. And the Chrono lead dev has already mentioned that they want to do like cosmetics and like mounts and whatnot. But I can just assume since it's a Korean game, I'm assuming that like a lot of the classes will have like if you're playing as like a male character, probably really badass armor sets. While if you're playing like as a female character, I'm sure there's gonna be like skimpy outfits. There's gonna be like the hot outfits. Um, I'm sure there's gonna be a couple of cool outfits for the ladies there too, but I'm sure like knowing Korean games, they're gonna have like the really hot outfits for the ladies and the really badass armor sets for the men. That's just usually how it is over in Korea, which I don't mind. I think most women also who play MMORPGs like to dress the character up and like look good. So I don't think they care either. And usually women are bigger spenders in microtransactions, I'm pretty sure. So, clearly it's a market you have to go for. But so far, it looks good. Gameplay, I mean, it looks great. I mean, the swords look good. The abilities are like big particle effects. I don't know how performance will be. None of us know right now. But just from like this gameplay video, it looks fun. There's a lot of different things to do. And one of the issues I have with a lot of the newer MMORPGs that come out, like New World, is that the end game is really boring because there was hardly anything to do. Um, or like there was just not a lot to do. And so when you got to end game and reached there, the only thing you really could do was PvP. And because you could have all weapons on one character and like change them out whenever you want to, whenever you wanted to, it kind of didn't want to make you like you didn't want to make alts like unless you just wanted to like for fun. In this game, clearly, since it's a class system, even with a weapon swap system, clearly people are going to want to do like alts for different characters, make different types of characters. And the character creator does look good, so I'm really excited to see what happens to this game. I'm really excited to see the closed beta test coming. I'm pretty sure next week. Let me look at my phone. Yeah, literally next weekend on Friday through the Sunday is when the closed beta test will be. If I do get access to it, I will be waking up at like I think it comes out my time like at 3 a.m. I believe. I will be waking up at like 4. Like I'll be like an hour late, but I'll wake up really early. I'll just get as much gameplay as possible for you guys. I'll give my opinions on it. I'll give a class overview if I can play every class before the end of the test. We'll see what happens. But please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you feel about this gameplay trailer. Like, do you like the gameplay? Like, do you feel like the gameplay is fun? Do you feel like it's boring? Do you feel like it's slow? Like, give me your opinions on it. Do you think the graphics look okay? Do you like the aesthetic? Just let me know what your opinions are in the comments below. And remember to take it easy, chill out, and I'll probably bring another video to you in like the other day. We'll see how fast the reactions come out. So talk to you later.